enkoye. But we are only hoping say yebetimi enyanse san ye ne nsachira ye wo yabambo se be ya youth no ebenya mamu so mfaso because se sia me not ha yi ye kase amamu a yebu no maimu youth no of this country enya so mfaso I am not sure say yebetimi aka de nsasi yebo and we will be proud say indeed yenya so mfaso I'm not sure. So that is the kind of thing that ye hope is able to achieve. Na obi tranche who say yes, the larger governance na cost at the top no, the impact no obi feel I must be at every level. There be America. Say nobody is asking say buying enkoto pizza and now buying koto car and now buying koto laptop and now buying koto iPhones no mecha mobia. Nambom as nipa da seni a woti o man no certain basic essentials ema wo ye nipa no. You may not have to rely on obi. Nambom one kasa will be self-sufficient in that particular regard. One kasa no bit be a year near my dear chill so no. That is when better ones are but aquaquest or mine even basic things are here for your own survival across Alaska sometimes they are not within your reach. But it tells you say governance and governance and a kind of purpose by several. But it's not as if that there is no money. We have people at the top no consistently you see them blowing money, taking some silly executive decisions. Sikasem nasefo nyina ekokwa. Quite recently, what to say I say call AFCON Cote d'Ivoire.
That's right.
Yeah, call AFCON no. You say Cote d'Ivoire so what title na da so na what $7 million and e kofie. Otoso mienu a what $4 million and e kofie. So what me boss semi-finals what $2.5 million and e kofie. So obo quarter finals what $1.3 million and e kofie. Samra yeah kono. There were no guarantees that Ghana could do this level. But we budgeted $8 million, which is higher than Sikana near the corner. Sa Sikana make
higher than who win
Sikana Bedasono. Yeah, qualify. Say yeah, they call AFCON. Sikana can't hold because at that particular level we spent 27 million Ghana cedis for qualifiers. I don't can't hold. Yeah, we are tournament, no. Young Kobobra be about 3 matches, Alaska. Yang win a match back okra ya ball draw back ya ball draw me you and you lose back. You see you spend $3 million out of this money. $3 million, you know. Some of the countries I'm told either Cameroon or Nigeria or Musika Modiko now some of the countries added $2 million and a court tournament, you know. You the 8 young Kobo Brebiano, ye dear Manasa, South Africa for a chale. This guy de mamu. Mon kobo, mon wenia monfa Alaska. Because representing your national team is not avenue ya de kopesika. But anam some penimfono mudi adina china ni sika pentin. Mena meya footballer. Men so no me pesika no bi. God de dia chire na on she boot. Onya hwe no kra Jessica. Ya ko World Cup. Sika na ye konya na ko Senegal ya invest in infrastructure. Ya build your fans football infrastructure o krom no. And ye de no na ye $100,000 at the ma Nipo Mudi team nechi. Maybe you know me will be in the US. There are people in the US or we are quite in the US Alaska for 10 good years. $10,000 I bomba couldn't who be that. But yet I say obit me di my team with Black Stars she said or your official or born or mobile or nanti di team nechino. Now your man $100,000. Obi the 15 years in America nanim $100,000 a bomb that. That is how I drew your bossy Kagusa and Alaska. Sanya ma fun time when you know cost no mpanifo bu mo ni gusu na cost wa.
Ye bogu ana se ye wia.
Ye na sika ya kwa na dan. Some for wia and make Black Stars na buy cash cow for few greedy people and the political your friend saying authority na betimi aka say no. We can't go on just a particular tangent. We need to do something to stop the corruption, you know. And yes sir. Course because sika ya dey call AFCON. It came from the ministry and the ministry in the budget yeah. I want to know who this person. So Udim say it's on record. Say Jamefe committee na buy after your friend say the embarrassment in Brazil no.
That's right.
We were told. Say henceforth, and my young sponsor supporter be amfa no call your friend say any tournament be
exactly.
That was your friend saying statement commission the Bible saying. Ye Cote d'Ivoire no ya send lie and ye chop per day more. Ya send lie $400 each. This is a country and yet teetering on the brink of a possible economic crash. So Alaska mamu no adwene ebu o man emu ha.
Adwene mu ha.
Oh adwene mu ha. And I think that is the reason why bra ye brain na because say adwene mu nya ha. There are certain key decisions a defining moment for us Alaska ebetimi aboya maye we no. Those decisions we are not taking them consistently we are blowing money away. And we know what now on several occasions we have discussed the Black Stars problem extensively. I've told you, say, Black Stars at this time, so all we need to do is to dissolve the team and invest in local talent. Go around building our team. O has of folk here, agu. Among folk all the local teams in agu and so as government and football is a global, a creative economy on its own. It serves a lot of purpose. So how do we benefit? We can make a lot of abedipeles. We can create a lot of maculation as well from villages across the country. So if you're really committed, Alaska would look at our stadium. Go to Accra Sports Stadium and effective for an international match. Kumasi the same thing, but the same stadium na kwayo kasa ho ya. Okoye minister dada ya okoye.
That's right.
Obeji yesika sa or renovate. Recently I sent them sika kwa renovate bi renovate Kumasi. So we answer renovation be na ye also. Sika na ya ba na ye chedi. And consistently, the people in the country are suffering. So, Alaska, I think we are faced with leadership crisis. People who don't know what they are about. People who don't understand politics, leadership, but what they know is politics. And I think that is exactly what is going on. Yeah,
right. Ivan Chainos and now telling Kano. Message what we need, get close to your phone. Now, produce and follow and to so now and several. As we farmer address in the star 274 star says hash. I can't want so over to me in your dear a year 2000 Ghana cities. A star 274 star says hash. Ivan ma yansha yan discussion I say. Another don't go Akuffo Addo say why reshuffle. Now reshuffle no yeah no. And no and duduna kase no. With the unkoye Kenoforiata says ya de or no no senior advisor. The government, at the presidency, and that of a government envoy over the capital markets and in the Kikang, Yanko.
Alaska, President Akuffo Addo, nipa sometimes, minim so a mamboy for said the oil no a deliberate no yo, said yo, sometimes, Objin won't yes yet. Alaska, reshuffle, a bind beer or home kinds of reshuffle. Yaka. Because we are president, I may say every single brain within the country, say.
That's right.
So you wish is another desire, you think, say, Ubetimia Afanipa Manababua, Alaska, Ubetimia Fanipa from Babia to come and help you. And this I would Nipanaba on board and they are not performing the same way as president and Kenya, so best system. And Alaska, Obian Soreka say a binding system because you say a president on Monday to decide find a babuano. But mamu no corner and koye dia citizens no so ehu sabi yati hoda obi besie broni na you say your friends say broni uhu broni uhu say broni nie sa mamu no koye a uhu say enkoye.
That's right.
That is a fact. So we are faced with massive economic embarrassment near all facets of our national life no enkoye amamu no aho come to a standstill. So Ghanaians were calling on the president and said, no, nipa na wodi omo ba say ommebu omai no Alaska. Enema no nkoye ya say ya sparky a kaskala ade nkoye. So as president you have a duty because you promise the people so you're coming to solve a problem. Problem no enko was setting up a large size of government and people were calling on the president as a president do something. They were not asking say resign no. They were saying say do something about the kind of appointment because say the nipa no gu ho na ya hwe niema aye koso a utimu say individuals na put at the various positions don't have the capacity to deliver on the mandate given to them. So at the early stage, you saw a lot of people within academia, people within the media landscape, people within civil society organizations, and several other people calling on the president said there was the need to reshuffle. At least, obi to come on stream na ya say changes betimi aba because na enye say amanfo call for reshuffle keke because Alaska for instance over Kendo Forata oba an investment banker who promised say economy na Mahama Danema no in 2017 no nkoye. That is what he told us. And omoba no they are coming to put us on the good footing. Oba ye all the economic records na for a while live in your wake are terrible. There is nothing convincing about your economic policies and initiative. A chose what fairly. So Ghanaians were calling say the man has failed. There is no confidence in him. So far as if you go to the capital market, wherever, the guy has failed. So Mr. President, take him off. And again, it wasn't as if say Adibian seek that Keno Foreta was the guy who went to the said the international borrowing space. Oh, we are not on the wire, pia. The bia or coba sa or Bob Bosia or Bonitim say Yansa be and Busia Brante you boom. But because he's there and all that he knows best is young Bobosia and the minor Bob Bosia. You call Eurobond market, within a period of 4 years, and you raise over $11 billion. And watch other debt take a Bosian Nancy, yeah, bossa, boom. The track record near hoping, say, sir, a Bosian and all bono, a better reflected in the life of the economy. Enti na no na make catch say offer Keno Foreta sisia na wo dia ba di na chi say onchiro investment or this sika na ya wan hwe ya wo dia homte ba bu na kuno because onye nyansade bia nka nkira wo Alaska they never invested the monies anywhere but in their pocket. That is the reality. Look at the city today. Ghana, Alaska mamenka say menchiro do you know say for the past be 1 year yen service your debt ba kokora e outside.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, defaulted because we unilaterally took a decision by telling our external creditors, Charlie, baby, I don't know, yentimin your friends, yentimin service a debt. And domestically, we are doing the same thing. That is why our banking sector, we now cost debt service restructuring. I'm for sika come no. Nina coming to confirm that the government is unable to service our debt. So, our mining to mean servicing the debt, and then just how much our mine. So we come back to ask the question, say the promises these guys made to us, Akwakusi saying,
perfect Ghana.
He's a joke. Alaska. So San Semna okay, Akwakusi saying dollar rate now promising and the dollar rate in here saying a 12 cities. And I am telling you that for the past 1 year and servicing your debt. So it means that we are not taking money out there to go and service our debt. So the dollar is supposed to be stable. But why is the dollar flying? These are key questions. It shows that people we have placed to manage the economy are nothing but a bunch of incompetent criminals.
They are.
Oh, Alaska.
Is that
a bunch of incompetent criminals. All that they are interested in is making money for themselves.
I'm here with you.
Alaska, Keno Foreta Finance Ministry, and yes, he cannot make it for himself. Look at the economic record. For the first time, Ghana and all the credible rating agencies in are downgrading and junk status in the we are not worthy within a community of nations, a committee of nations. We are not worthy anymore. This is Ghana near proud here, huh? These same people told us, in the past, we were borrowing recklessly. At least if you go to the past, now we have Bosnia and now mobile in the past. That are near my bet me, so I can say, I buy the year way. Today, let's go back and ask them, say, Bosnia ya born again no more. These are the realities underpinning the current challenges I at home. Enti Keno Foreta FLE and ye nasem. Because Bosnia and Kwasia Bosnia no border no, and no hunsun so and then I'm saying. So when the people were calling on the president to make changes, I think go adhere to that particular call. To the extent that for the first time in the history of this country, we have the ruling party give birth to a buying. And more MPs are sorry, said no. But I can't quit the fire when because the guy has really messed up with the economy. You listen to your friend saying Kennedy Japan on several occasions. His comments. What's your friend saying? Papa way, a brand now, or one of the presidential way, is it also on for Japan, sir?
Okay,
Japan. The same thing. All of them were your friends say affirming the fact that there has been an economic way. Something has to be done. Alaska President Nya Kwenya Kota Mole na sembe no catch Ghana for. Or say ya catch them say your friend is saying on sisa on your reshuffle no. Either we are jobless or we belong to the opposition.
Exactly.
Told the statement the president making you at the time there was sufficient and enough evidence to back the fact to say these people have failed. All aspects of our national and nothing seems to be working, and that there is the need. We have party no more, but you will be Alaska. The president insulted everybody, and then now near money in our say with barely 6 or 7 months to go, because I'm saying barely 6 or 7 months to go, because Alaska Ghana how we say you duru bosume 8 numa and I said 10 numa your friend say October more. Oh, because ministry ni atuturi nyina obi na make campaign.
Exactly.
So active days and active months a minister of state be year to turn the fortunes of this particular economy around, just some few months around. Ask yourself, niema be na sa Akuffo ye omo bai omonde ba to change anything at this time. Abra ya tell someone near money in answer ya wie. Or is it maybe who ni say changes na oye no. I say Unkrofo binuma tranchain. So one form one more. Amuka Tanjaba Kasa, Akuffo Addo Mamu by and one young minister. So he's just making the minister just keke.
But it do not change.
Oh, come on. Now Alaska damage yet 7 years. Of course, you know, how can you use barely 6 or 7 months to undo it?
And then almost on Medibiako.
Exactly. Some among family and friends way. Can no for that I say investor confidence when you move a low. And for that matter, the guy has destroyed Ghana's economy. And for that matter, he has to go home and sit and be waiting said that be no. Or make a time for decisions that were taken. And yes, or your presidential envoy on the your friend say international market. Why? This is a guy I want run the economy at Bono. This is a guy the track record in his country very terrible. This is a guy the economy and say economy not pansam. This is a guy under his watch. All the credible rating agencies have downgraded Ghana to a junk status. This is a guy under him there has been your friend saying. Ghana declare bankruptcy. Yeba Chrome haya Alaska debt restructure massive one asabi stakeholders in Ukraine we are not engaging them by force debt restructuring This is a guy with such a terrible track record. And so we are president and we a serious person. Now any familiar or maybe family ties and I will cherish it. Now we prioritize it over national interest. How on earth can anybody on his right senses says Akuffo Addo should be Ghana's envoy to her? He's the president emissary to the dark world of corruption.
He's the president
emissary to the dark world of political corruption. He's just going to continue on there. What else is he going to do? Political corruption now. Because he doesn't want to let go of that particular guy. Because I am a family member. And Nipa individuals not on board. What are they doing? Tell me, say which of them and all the magic